Are you someone who wants to learn Python or learning Python? And are you worried about that? Is your decision right or will you succeed as a programmer? Then you're watching the right video. Hello, crazy coders. I'm Nitin, and in this video, we'll talk about 5 reasons why you should not learn Python. In the previous video, we covered why you should learn Python. Let's begin. So the summary of previous video, which is why you should learn Python, is 5 reasons, which is versatile, growing jobs, easy language, and lots of money. So do check out that video if you have missed it. In this video, we'll talk about why you should not learn Python, so that you can decide whether you should learn or should not learn after watching these two videos. The first reason why you should not learn Python is speed. If you are creating a speed intensive program, then you should not use Python. So Python is slow, like really slow. On average, you'll need about 2 to 10 times longer to complete a task with Python than with any other language. And there are various reasons. Some of the reasons being it's a high level language, lots of abstraction is done in the back end, and it is an interrupted language, which means it does not execute on CPU rather than on a different computer program. And it has global interrupter lock, which is also known as GIL, which stops it from multi-threading. It means only one task is performed at a time. Multi-threading is not allowed, that's why it's slow. The second reason is its memory consumption. Again, if you are creating a memory efficient programs, you should not use Python. The major reason is it's dynamically typed, means you don't have to mention the names of the data types of the variables before using it. And that basically means that Python already pre-allocates enough memory for any data type, so that you can use any data type for a particular variable. So that's why it's not memory efficient. You have no control over memory. Python is automatically allowing lots of memory for these variables. That's why it's not good for memory efficient application. The third reason is its simplicity. In the previous video we discussed how easy it is to read, write and learn, and what you can do with very less line of codes compared to other languages. But this also causes it to be very addictive language. So rather than being a programmer, you become a Python programmer, which means you become so addictive to Python, you just refuse to choose another language, and it becomes very hard to switch. Since programming is all about coding, it doesn't matter language, but Python has lots of tricks that it makes programming so easy, you forget that you're a programmer, then it's very hard to switch. That's what basically a concern about Python. And again, the fourth is runtime errors. Python is an interrupted language, which means it isn't compiled first and then executed. Instead, it compiles every time you execute it. So any coding error manifests itself at runtime. This leads to poor performance, time consumption, and need for lot of tests. You need lot of tests to actually make sure that the program is working fine. The next reason is restrictions. Even though Python is used for game development, Python can be used to make games, GUI applications and Android applications, but it is not a good choice, since it has lot of I previously mentioned problems, which is speed and memory. They are not good for such kind of development. So in summary, 5 reasons why you should not learn Python is when speed is a very big concern, memory is a very big concern, also the simplicity of Python, which is very different from other programming languages, runtime errors, of course, which requires a lot of test and confirmation before you launch program, and of course restrictions. There are some categories of development where Python is not so good. So thank you for watching. That was it from this video. Do subscribe if you don't want to miss next updates, and thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.